Hi everyone, welcome back to Yes to the Yang TV, where success always starts by saying yes to you. I am, of course, Alicia Yang, your success coach, psychic, and spiritual stylist here at YesToTheYang.com. And today I just wanted to come on and share with you this incredible card spread that I pulled for spiritual guidance for the week of December 1st through 7th. Oh my gosh, it is kind of crazy, and that's why I needed to do a video about it. So it's Spiritual Sunday, it's December 1st, it's 31 days till 2020, and the theme of the cards that I pulled would be to believe in yourself and make the decisions that make you the happiest. Let me go into that because it was a really, really crazy spread. There's a lot of magical energy that's going on around us right now astrologically, with the Sagittarius energy full of dreams and inspirations and magical miracles happening all the time. Plus we've got Jupiter in this really special conjunction that is also showering blessings on us. And yet, for some reason, the first spread of cards that I pulled were not this magical flow of miracles. And it was really strange to me. So then I pulled from my other deck and I got the similar message, but in a bit of a more positive spin. I wanted to at least show you both because I believe there are messages for you in both of them, but I want to explain why I decided that I really needed to do a video about it, because these messages were really important. In essence, 2020 is not only just any other brand new year where it's a brand new cycle, but it's the end of a decade, right? So like a whole entire decade we're ending. And especially in Chinese astrology, it's not only end of like a 12-year cycle, because there's 12 signs, just like there's 12 zodiac signs, but there's 12 animal signs. But it's also like each animal sign has 4 different elements to it: water, fire, metal, and earth. And this is the end of a 60-year cycle where we've cycled through all 12 animals in all 4 signs. Like, it's kind of huge. Like, this is bigger than just a regular, that would be 48, wouldn't it? 12 times 4, 12 times 4. Yeah, it's 48. It's not 60. Okay, I can do math. I'm Asian. Okay. But my point is this is a lot bigger than just your normal year. And if you are on a spiritual journey, if you are on this spiritual path, very similar to my spiritual path, then you will know that the shifts now that are happening, the things that you're experiencing, the things that are like coming back up, the drama that's happening, it is no fucking joke. It's not just like a regular, end of the year, declutter, thank you for your service and move forward. There is like something way deeper that we need to really come to terms with before our dreams can actually come into fruition. The life that we've been dreaming of, the things that we've been yearning for, being able to actually start living the life that we knew we were meant to live, that we knew, I know deep down inside of you, if you're watching my channel, if you've been following me for a while, deep down inside, you know that you were meant for something more, right? You were meant for something more. And because you were meant for something more, you knew that this sort of like existence that you've been living up to this point hasn't been cutting it. It's not what you've been dreaming of. It doesn't feel the way that it's supposed to feel. You are not living your happily ever after. And the good news is that 2020 is the year for you to be able to do that. Okay, so in order to prepare for that, we've got 31 days left. We've got these 2 spreads that I'm going to tell you. And also I want to tell you that if you are really interested in getting rid of this shit once and for all, because I'll explain it to you in the cards that I pulled, and you are ready to move forward, create your plan, activate the power within you, step into who you really are, into your life's purpose, and really being able to choose that path where you were meant for something more, where you're living that, where you're giving back, where you're making more money, where you are in love with every area of your life, where there is abundance in every area of your life, then you're going to want to click the link below in order to work with me and get this shit like handled now, because now is the time to make your dreams, make your wishes, and you can actually make them come true. Sounds pretty good to me. Yay! Disney movies, happily ever after. Okay, let me explain to you what happened. All right, this morning I woke up on my new morning routine that I have been implementing, and I decided to pull cards for guidance. So the first deck that I chose was the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. It is one of my favorite decks. Colette Baron-Reid does something really special in them with this entity, this oracle. And so I pulled cards. Now here's what was interesting. Again, blessings, Jupiter, Sagittarius, like Venus in the South Node. We have all of this magical, beautiful energy. And I kept on getting, I'll show you the cards that I got, but I got Yang reversed. Okay. I'll explain what they mean in a second. Not for you reversed. I rarely get this card, so when this card comes up, I'm like, okay, let's pay attention. Mending. FML. Oh my gosh, how much more mending do I need to do? And then the overall card was higher power. So I was hesitant to say, hey, this is the guidance for today, because you know me, I'm usually about positivity and only channeling clear and loving guidance. And I was like, okay, this seems a little harsh for this magical Christmas time. So let's go through what this means. The first card is Yang reversed. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. So what this means is be mindful of the tendency towards impulsive action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead to uncomfortable consequences. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear. Thank you, universe. For life is all about learning lessons. There are always more lessons to learn. Practice temperance, diplomacy, and thoughtful consideration before making a move. So that was interesting. So again, I never ever channel negative or toxic or scary guidance, but dang, I do channel warnings and, you know, just to make sure that you're protected so that you can make the positive, clear, and loving choice to move forward towards what you want. So I was like, okay, so basically for this was all about thinking before you act, being careful about what you are really asking for, because you will get it. The energies right now, what you wish for, you will get. So is this really what you want? So that's the first question to ask yourself. Then it was not for you reversed. Cards flying everywhere. And these popped out of the deck, mind you, so I knew that they were the right ones. Protection message. So following, think before you act, and be really careful for what you wish for. Not for you. Don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There is nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit wants only what's best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust. And I was like, okay. The thing that popped out the most for me, there is no prize given for torturing yourself. I think there's this old paradigm, this old belief that says that we have to suffer in order to get what we want. We have to work really super hard and prove that we're worthy of getting what we want, when in fact, we get to have what we want because it's our birthright, because we're a divine spiritual being, because we're naturally givers, because if you're watching this channel, you're like me, where it's like, we're heart-centered people who normally give, and don't give to ourselves by the end of the day, right? So we're not bad people. We do good things with the resources that we have. So we need to drop this belief or this story that we have to torture ourselves in order to somehow be worthy of getting what we want. I really actually like this card now that I'm rereading it, but it is time to walk away from those things. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust. And let me tell you, 2020, you could actually, even before 2020, you could have hashtag the best Christmas ever, right? Just walk away. Mending. See, these were like weird cards, but like powerful cards. And I was like, do people want to read this? Okay. Mending. Mending. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulated and I know how to read. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal. I'll repeat that. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal. The pain, the memories, the echoes of resentment, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Reclaim your power! Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. So I thought that was really powerful too. So again, it's this whole thing of think before you act, walk away from things that are just obviously not for you, and set yourself free, right? I was like, okay, so this is a week of releasing those unwanted burdens, right? Letting go of the things that keep us chained to the very things that we want to heal, right? So I was like, okay, that makes sense. So this is a week of healing. So while there's all these blessings, in order to get the blessings, we do have to do this work of being like, yeah, this is like not helping me move forward. I need to mend this. I need to make things right. I need to release this resentment, fear, hatred, anger, whatever, and mend it so that we can get what we want. But overall, thankfully, we get the higher power, which is really amazing, because the higher power is saying to us, to you, to the collective, this card reminds you that you are more than a person trying to get ahead and make things happen for yourself and others. Whew, that's a good reminder. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. Oh, think about that visual for a second. You have an immortal soul and are gifted with a human life through which a higher power can express itself. At this time, you need to be conscious of your connection to spirit and foster it through prayer and meditation. Ask, what is the highest good for all? How can I serve? Then get out of your own way and trust that there is a plan for your life more wondrous than you can ever know. You are always protected and divinely directed. You are always protected and divinely protected. So this was such a good reminder overall, and I think it's something that we all need to hear, where we can get into the cycle of, okay, what do I have to do to make more money and to get to the next income level and to find the love of my life and to make sure that everyone in my circle is okay, my family members. And it becomes like this humdrum of being so focused on the physical that you forget that you're a divine spiritual being having a human experience. You were just given this human experience with which your immortal soul can experience these physical things. And there are actually wonderful things that you can experience on the physical plane that you can't in the spiritual, like delicious food and beautiful clothes to wear and being able to touch things, to taste things, to smell things, to see things. It's actually wonderful to have a human experience, but we also feel the other things like the pain, the hurt, the anger, the fear, the anxiety. And that's what this week is all about, which is to heal that shit, right? So that was what the Wisdom of the Oracle deck said. And I was like, this is a very intense message, even though it's a magical time. So let me pull from my Archangel Power deck, because I love the Archangels, and see if I can get a more positive message. So let me explain the cards that I pulled from this deck, and show you how it is a much more positive spin on it, but essentially it's the same message. Go figure. So, all right. This week, again, even though we have gorgeous energies and the Jupiter and the Neptune and the South Node in Venus, the Venus and South Node, the first card that I pulled from the Archangel Power deck is New Beginnings with Archangel Jeremiel. New beginnings. That's what I was just saying. New beginnings, right? We have a chance for new beginnings. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving, compassionate review of the past. Then I pulled the Four of Gabriel, which is about celebrating the work that you've done. Then I pulled the Two of Michael. You just gotta make a decision. And I'm not going to lie, I was like, is that really that card? And then I pulled another card, which is the Eight of Michael. So Archangel Michael is really calling to us right now. And it's about being able to set yourself free. How funny is that? Because, set yourself free. Set yourself free. And then the overall, of course, is the Star, which is a dream come true. Believe in yourself. Again, all your dreams can come true. Believe in yourself. Okay, the similarities are kind of crazy. So the first one, New Beginnings, Archangel Jophiel. All right, let me explain. You are being called to renew your dedication to your life purpose. Your life purpose. Again, remember that feeling of, but I know that I was meant to do something so much more. You're meant to renew that life purpose. Each day of your life has led you to this moment. Now it's time to review your personal history and make changes that will take you in a different direction. Archangel Jeremiel can help you evaluate the past without harsh judgments. Take up your new destination with joy and confidence. Situations where decisions must be made will work out positively for you. And then academic pursuits, examinations, tests, and legal settlements have favorable outcomes. Hoorah, right? So new beginnings. We have a new start to this month. We have a fresh new start to be able to do everything. But we need to step into our life purpose and really today, it's just all about making the decision to start on our new path and to make a commitment, a long-term commitment, a real commitment to our journey. Okay, Four of Gabriel. Time for celebration. Here's what this one means. It's time for a celebration. You've worked hard and are entitled to some rest and relaxation. Your project has come to a successful completion, and now you can feel a sense of great pride and happiness. Release yourself from situations that feel burdensome. Expand your social life. You deserve to have a little fun. Important events such as an engagement, marriage, or moving in together as a couple are likely. It's a time for stability and peace. So again, this card on a more positive spin, but it's about releasing yourself from situations that seem burdensome, which again, not for you. Release yourself from stuff that you know, like the red flags and stuff. Isn't it weird? It's just in a different spin. Like, funny, right? So, 2 of Michael. It will all feel better if you make a choice. Make a choice. Just decide. It all starts with deciding. You don't have to have it figured out all right now, but you just have to decide. Make a choice. You're struggling with a decision, either overanalyzing the situation or hoping it will just go away. Your heart is in conflict with your mind, so you're avoiding making a choice. This can be exhausting and create unnecessary stress. Trust your ability to make a wise and intuitively sound decision. A solution is quite possible, but compromise will be necessary. Search for the middle ground. Even a temporary fix will get things moving again. I love that because, again, this is kind of tapping into the not for you, where you just need to decide. You just need to make a choice. Intuitively, you already deep down inside know. You're just having a battle between your head and your heart. It's stressing you the fuck out. And Archangel Michael is like, drop the struggle. It's okay. You don't need to stress that much. I've got your back. Just make the decision and I'll help align everything on your path so that you can easily move forward and get what you want. Make sense? Make sense? Yeah. Do you like my Rudolph and Clarice? This is my new favorite sweater that I got thrifting. FYI. I love it. It's Wild Fox. Okay. Feeling the love, people. Also, it's a twin flame month. I don't know why that popped into my head. Somebody might need to hear that. It's also like an activation for twin flames to get together. So if you've been looking for your twin flame, then, you know, this month might be the month for that rekindling and connection. Back to Michael. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. I know somebody needed to hear that about really making a decision and choosing. But I wanted to pull another card further. So I pulled the 8 of Michael, and the 8 of Michael says, you can be free. You may feel as though you're trapped in your situation, but that is an illusion. You have to look past your fears and open your eyes to the opportunities. And boy, are you going to have opportunities shower upon you this month. So this is truly a time to not close those doors. This is a time to take every single golden opportunity that comes your way. The ways to freedom may scare you due to a lack of confidence, but you can ask your angels for courage. Soon you'll find that you're much stronger than you realized. Commit to changing your circumstances and then believe in your ability to move forward. And that's the thing too about having a lack of confidence in yourself. A lot of the times we lack confidence in ourselves because we just don't feel supported. And I do want you to know that if you are not feeling supported on your journey, if you're not feeling like you have the confidence to move forward, message me, email me, because that is the one thing that my clients love the most about working with me, is that I am here to help walk through the trenches with you. You get to decide if you want to choose the easy route or the hard route. Regardless of what you choose, I love you no matter what. I'm here to support you and walk through the shit with you so that you don't feel alone. And that's the difference between me and a lot of the other coaches out there, is because not only do I help you break down, or first of all, I channel the clear and loving guidance from above. That's pretty fucking awesome. Then I help you with practical action steps so you can break it down and do it in like normal people, like actual human muggle steps, right? And then I actually walk through it with you so you don't feel alone, right? This isn't just like, okay, yes, I have digital courses available, but like when you work one-on-one with me, or when you're working in like my masterminds, like you get that support that you actually need so you don't feel alone. And I think that to me is priceless, because I know that when I started my spiritual journey, I wish that I had people who got me and who knew what I was going through and could like understand and then like support me through that and help me through that. And it was hard when I didn't have that. And so to me, that is invaluable. That's priceless. So if you are loving my vibe and you want to work with me and you want to check this out, it's by application only. So just message me and we can talk about it and see if we're a good fit. Because also, I don't want to pressure you into anything, but if your heart's calling for it and you're resonating with it, I am here for you. I am only here for those of you who are really wanting it. But I'm here. And if you're not sure, you can continue to get my free guidance here because I will help you in this way too. Does that make sense? But I'm here for you and I love you and I support you no matter what you decide. That's the difference between me and I have no judgment. You have to do what's best for you on your journey. Okay, end scene. It's time to take charge. You're not seeing things clearly. And this is just, again, the residuals of the red flags and the mending that we need to do, right? But we are a divine being in a human body, so we have the guidance that we need, and we can ask for help from angels or from coaches or from people that we are drawn to, because overall, the star, Archangel Jophiel, I love her. Okay, let's go to 17. Now is the time to have great faith and hope. This star shines in the heavens as an inspiration and as an affirmative sign to you that your plans can be viewed with enthusiasm and confidence. If you've been experiencing challenges, you can rest assured that your difficulties will quickly fade into the past. Hooray! This is the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's a star you can make a wish upon. The most important element for your success is believing in yourself. Archangel Jophiel can help you see how beautiful this moment is in your life. Feel inspired to make long-term plans and know that you'll be successful. So in a sense, like, I guess it was kind of the same. So I don't know why I chose, well, I know why I chose, but like the archangels were a little bit more uplifting, but it was basically the same message as the wisdom of the Oracle deck, which was to choose your new path, right? Choose your new path, start your new story. Just decide that you are going to go and reconnect and really follow your life purpose. Celebrate how far you've come, not just from this year, but for the past decade even, right? And see how far you've really grown and changed and become who you are today. And you're exactly where you're supposed to be at this juncture. Do make a decision. I guess that's the theme of this. Make a decision. Decide that you're ready to move forward, to live happily ever after now, to have abundance in every area of your life, to be in love with every area of your life, to have money and wealth and like in overflow so that you really can give back to others the way that you were meant to. You can be free. This is about freedom, right? Make a choice. Let go of the things that are no longer serving you. And believe in yourself. This is the end of the difficult situation. That's why I love this so much. This is the end of this drama and the toxicity and the trauma and like just all these triggers from the past. You can move forward and live happily ever after. And this is the time to make those wishes. So that is the guidance for this week of December 1st through 7th. Again, there are only 31 days until 2020, till 2020. And I am beyond excited for them. If you are interested in really making the most out of the last 31 days of the year and you would like to really ramp up your manifesting skills and drop the struggle, drop the things that are not for you, mend the things that you need to mend so that you can really have the most divinely spiritual, amazing, wonderful experience for 2020, getting the wealth, getting the money, getting the love, really being able to start your own business, even align yourself with soul-aligned people who like just get you where you're actually feeling like this is my tribe, getting all of that. Message me, comment below, hit me up on the DMs or the emails. I have a manifesting intensive. It is super incredible. It is going to be 40 days of you and me getting through and working all this shit on the daily so that you can fast track your way to success and not have to worry about it in 2020, where you can just have all of your systems aligned, all of your operating bases. You know exactly what to do. You're tapped into your intuition. You can totally hear your guides, and you are just focused and grounded and amplified and really just activated back into the power of who you really are, which is a divinely spiritual being with super awesome magical powers, and you can use them to manifest anything that you want ever. So if that interests you, message me. Thank you so much for watching. I really look forward to channeling messages from you. I look forward to channeling clear and loving guidance for you and helping you manifest your #best life, because always remember, success always starts by saying yes to you. You are so worthy of it all. I love you so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Mwah.